Good morning. It's June 10th, 2020, and I'm Nick Holovaty, and I'm a missionary with the People of Praise here in Evansville, Indiana. Just going out my front door here. About a week or so ago, I ran into my neighbor who lives across the street, right there in that house, Kathy, and she was asking if we knew anybody that needed toilet paper. And of course, we knew people that need toilet paper. And she was saying that she drives for Instacart, which is this grocery delivery service. And whenever somebody cancels an order, she's stuck with all of this food in her car. And so she has a bunch of toilet paper to give away. And so she, do we want it? And I said, yeah. And so we've been able to give the toilet paper away as we've been going around checking in on people. Since our governor lifted the lockdowns at the beginning of May, we have been going around wearing masks and going around knocking on our neighbors' doors to make sure they're doing okay, see if they need anything. And we talked to Ashley, who lives right there, and she was saying that they're basically doing okay, getting stir crazy. But the first time we talked to her, she couldn't think of any needs that they had right then. And then a couple days later, when the missionaries were walking past her house, she sent her some of her older kids out to say that she could actually use some help getting some diapers, because she has been doing childcare for some of her neighbors, and they're running low on diapers. So we were able to run out to the store and get some diapers and help her neighbors, which was great. We also got a call from one of our neighbors lives about 2 blocks that direction, Lisa, and she said she had a bunch of food for us. She's been trying to lose weight, she said, and she's clearing all the food out of her house that she's not going to eat. And so she got 2 big boxes for us. Can we come up and pick them up and give them to other people? So Abby and I went over there, and it was big boxes. It was great. And we knew some people. We knew that Larry, let's see if I can point to his house. So Larry lives kind of behind that big tree right there, the big one. And he lives alone, and he's pretty sick. He's on disability, and he was telling us earlier that he's really had a hard time getting food and stay quarantined, which is a big concern for him because he's already so sick. And so we were able to deliver one of Lisa's boxes of food to Larry, and he was super grateful. And then we told Lisa how much her food had blessed her neighbors, and she was really blessed by that. And when we delivered the food, we told them, this food isn't from us, it's actually from one of your neighbors. And that seems like that means something to people, to have food from their neighbors. It makes a difference. When we knock on doors, we tell people, we're your neighbors, we live right around the corner, that kind of thing. And it clearly touches people to know that their neighbors are checking in on them. And people have said, oh, that's great, so thanks so much for coming. Are you checking on other people too? Or they'll say, can you please come back and check on me later? So there's definitely anxiety in our neighborhood. People are worried about the future. People tell us we're doing okay for now. But there's also this outpouring of neighborliness and this new openness since the pandemic hit. There's this big thing that we all have in common, and we want to talk about it. And people who were friendly but never really wanted to talk much, now they're more open to it. They want to talk, and they want visits and stuff like that. So we see it really as this kind of blessing in disguise that's going on with the pandemic, that the Lord is in this outpouring of neighborliness that we're seeing in our neighbors. And so, you know, every neighborhood is going to be different, but maybe the Lord is inspiring you to reach out to your neighbors, and we would love to hear your stories about that. And we hope that this little info packet is useful to you, and we're praying for you. Thank you for praying for us. We know that your prayers are what keep us going in the missionary company. So thanks so much, and God bless.